Good evening, you guys. I'm gonna wait and start giving people the opportunity to start getting the notifications. Hey, True Aquarius, Shan, Your Choice Towing. I gotta make sure these notifications going out. Hey, Clarinetta, Rhonda, Little Miss Muffin, Sam 08, Do Dirty, Divine Black Rose, New to You. New to You. Do you have your ranch on this one? Let me see. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Okay. Hey, Miss Nelly, DJ Sipsaw, Yolanda, Miss Juanita, New to You, Lil Vegas, Long Live Janice, Cecilia. Hey, Cecilia, Ramona. Let's see. I am She Johnson. I'm gonna start giving people the opportunity. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays. Um, now they hadn't dropped yet, but they gonna drop. Your choice towing TV. Yeah, because sometimes I get them and sometimes I don't. Yeah, it's something. It's some YouTubers messing with my channel. Some men and women because they hating. They have YouTube. They have people who are not YouTubers who that are trolls. They're paid trolls. They're paid to go and try and collect information from people to take back to other channels. And so they work with other channels, and then they're trolls, and some of them are hackers also. And so they've done something to, because they hacked my channel, they hacked my YouTube, they hacked my Gmail probably like last week because I was looking at the settings. And I think when they got into it that time, that's when they did something to it. And so I noticed some of these YouTubers, I can tell based on like their thumbnails and their wording that they all kind of use the same people. They still, they pathetic. And so it's a damn shame when a bunch of old bitches, willing to go to jail for a damn YouTube check. Some of them, that's all they got because they, drug addicts and stuff. But some of these people, supposed to have jobs and stuff, but then that just comes with jealousy. I can't wait till some of these bitches go to jail, these old assholes that work with some of these men. It's a damn shame how they letting the jealousy drive them crazy. But if when you start learning about some of the things that they do, I mean, they already they into credit card fraud, getting cars in folks' names, writing bad checks, stealing folks' checks, shit like that. I mean, they do stuff like that. They'll get on YouTube and do anything using folks' social security numbers. They got about 3-4 they use. I want to do some of them folks in New York know they using their shit. They gonna find out. Okay. But anyways, y'all hit the like button and help to kick the videos back into the algorithm until we can get this stuff. Yeah, and you could tell some of these dudes that work with some of these channels, they jump up on other folks' panels, because from my understanding, they're paid to do it. Let me tell y'all something. Let me just say this. First of all, being a troll is too low on the totem pole, and it's really obvious that a lot of these people work for CMG. I want justice for young Dolph, but I'm not getting ready to go and violate nobody else's page and commit federal crimes like hacking, using the expertise, whether you got it from out the service or whatever you got, learning what the United States government done taught you about intelligence as far as computers, to get on YouTube and be paid to hack, to sabotage somebody else's channel. I'm not going to, have a job and sabotage it by letting one of my family members whore me out, by getting on YouTube, getting clients, and sabotaging people's channels. You're using your job to do that. Okay, that's sad. Yeah, they crazy. You're talking about people that come from a lot of different walks of life, and they have mental illnesses, and that's why you have to be very careful. And I think for me, and that's the reason why I'm being careful. I could deal with the shots, and I think that's what crazy people, they know that. But what they do is they take it too far. There's a YouTuber that's on here. I won't be satisfied until he's in jail. He absolutely has to go to jail. It ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it, and we work on it every day. He got to go. That man does nothing but see. I don't think that the Mo3 sector, some of the people in the Mo3 sector, not everybody, when they brought him in, when they gave him that lifeline, they said they gave him, they taught him a lot of stuff. But what he's done is he's ultimately really gonna get a lot of people in that Mo3 sector put in jail because they brought in the wrong nigga. And he sits on his platform cracked out saying, I don't know how to stop. Okay. But ultimately, they all work together. Right. And it takes, my dad used to say, when my dad used to be running for his position, he would always say, I love an opponent that don't know how to stop because they always go too far. They show their hands, right, when they don't know how to stop. That's the best kind of opponent that you can have. Diane says, it's about to be a CMG shakeup. Okay. We know Cypress don't want to hear that, but it is definitely about to be that. Cypress, why did that Bigger Than Life tour had got canceled? And I ain't happy about, I'm not gloating about somebody's tour getting canceled, but or show getting canceled, but why was it canceled? The DFW area is very The DFW area is very big, you know. So that would have been a good market to do a show in. I'm trying to figure out why was that show canceled, player code, in the DFW area. That's what I was thinking. Positive vibes. Let's see. Cecilia says CMG indictments are coming. That's why the concerts. That's possible. Some of these folks already been. Some of them, I can tell you, I 100% positivity that some of them have been getting visitations. Okay, some of them been getting visitations. They know they're gonna be indicted. T lady, they just got hate. You're a day next up, and you're doing it the right way. Thank you, DJ Sipsalt. I appreciate that so much. You're absolutely right. Um, don't know, but he said he coming back. He always say that Moneybag said the same thing. And he said that he was coming back. Did Moneybag ever have his show in Memphis? Hold on, y'all. We got a thing going on. We've got to be extra careful. Yeah, this is gonna be a good show tonight. I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's good to exercise. Take time out of your day and exercise. It makes you feel good. I got up and went walking this morning, went and did what I needed to do, and then I did my dancing tonight. I want to show y'all this video before and get y'all in a good mood, because this is what I've been singing all day while I was wrapping some more of my gifts. Yeah, this is the most wonderful time of year. I love the holidays, and I love the holidays because I love to give. Like I just love to buy things and give to people around the holidays. All my moderators got something coming. I got y'all something. Um, Cecilia says Moneybag concert don't last longer than a snowball. Lord Jesus. I'll probably play it at the end, y'all. Tonight, I want to talk about how these next indictments will shake up Memphis, but I want to give some more people the opportunity to start getting on. Let me see. Yeah, how the next indictments will shake up Memphis, the entertainment industry, how evil it is, and my thoughts on Makeda's cookies. Okay, on the cookie shop. And I want to say this because we are all adults. I understand that there are some emotionally unstable folks, but everybody has to be respected, right? And I don't like, people being disrespected, and there is a way to express yourself without being disrespectful to people. I don't like that, right? Um I don't like for people to when they start coming into the chat, because ain't nobody gonna run my pressure up no more. I'm sure they probably said, "Oh, we ran her pressure up. We're gonna try to see if we can run it up again." Okay. Block anybody that come in here with any foolishness, y'all block them, okay? Because I'm back to normal, okay? Because I've never had blood pressure issues. I ain't gonna start having them now. Not because getting mad. Oh, I was so mad. I've never been. I don't know if I've ever been that mad before. I don't know if I've ever been that mad. I don't ever want to be that mad again, y'all. Don't ever allow anger to. Please don't. It's not worth it. It throws your body complete. It threw my body completely off of balance. Don't ever let anybody make you that mad. They ain't worth it. Respect is love, hate is sickness. That's right. So this is the real grown folks channel over here. And so we can agree to disagree. I don't buy into all of a lot of the narratives that are put out there into the atmosphere, because I'm a grown woman for real, right? So I don't go along to get along. I'm too damn old to be letting people manipulate me into, well, you must don't feel the way you say you feel about dog. See, those are manipulators. And I can't stand a manipulator, especially a man that because I see all the time how men try to manipulate women, right? And that's the reason why I'm so hard when it comes to a whole lot of stuff, right? Because I can recognize manipulation when I see it. Thank you, boss lady. I can recognize manipulation when I see it, and so I don't buy into stuff like that. You know what I mean? And the moment I say, because I try people, you have to try the spirit by the spirit, right? The moment I say, well, this is how I feel, and I respect how you feel. And then people start throwing out other narratives. Well, since you don't feel like how I feel, you must don't really you don't want to see justice for dog. Go fuck yourself. Cause see, stuff like that will get you cussed out real bad now. Okay, because I'm a real nice person. I'm real cool, but I still came from up out the projects. Now don't take me back there. Don't take me back to the projects, because you'll get cussed out. And just and I ain't gonna be mad when I cuss you out. I'm gonna do it nicely, and I'm gonna pray in the end. We're gonna move on. Okay. But anyways, I wanted to talk about you know, how these next indictments will shake up Memphis. And some indictments are coming. Okay. Some indictments are coming. I know a lot of people don't be wanting to come, but them Negroes is not. He said the trenches. Yeah, I came from the straight up trenches. I came from out of Clementine. They called it the bottom. You know what? I was looking at some of the older where I was a little girl, some of the older people, like they were like in their teens, late teens, and early 20s when I was a little girl in Clementine. Some of them are on my Facebook page. And they be showing pictures. They still have pictures. It just brings back memories. I love it. And they call it the bottom. They call it the bottom. So I guess I came from the bottom, I guess. I guess. You going to miss Gotti. I'm telling you, Gotti going to jail. Gotti going to jail. Gotti was wrong for his in my opinion, okay, because we have to say allegedly on here, because these folks be getting they put on their pink panties and get the work, child. I was just listening to Player Cole's channel, where Player Cole was talking about Rollo. Yeah, where Player Cole was talking about Rollo's social media had gotten taken. And they're saying that they believe that Gotti had his social medias taken. It could very well be, but he's definitely a part of it. You could be right, Russell, but he's definitely a part of the equation. Oh, Cypress, whatever. And I was listening to Player Co saying that Rollo's social media had gotten taken, and they're thinking that Gotti had got his social media taken, and that sounds about right. I think it's a darn shame. It just goes to show his hate, right? So Rollo came out going up. Okay, Rollo has a lot of potential. There's a lot of hype, and that's the first thing he does. I think Rollo needs to make sure he keeps security around him, just like Gotti keeps security around him, because he's scared. And because he said he was scared. I'm not talking bad about him. He said, I'd be scared to go in my house. He's scared of his own shadow. And so but the first thing they try to do is mess with people's livelihoods. And I think that was the frustration of what came along with Young Dolph. Cypress said, why would God? Because didn't they do the same thing to Grove Hero? I mean, that's their pattern. If it walks like a snake and slithers like a snake, it ain't no damn barracuda. It's a snake. They did the same thing to Grove Hero. That's their pattern. That's their history. Rollo, there was a lot of hype behind Rollo. Rollo was going up. Rollo spoke to let him know he was a man. Okay. He said we won't be doing no promo this week. um so that's his history. Okay, so yeah, I believe it. That's what he do. But see, it's gonna have to be people gonna have to take a stance when you can call Instagram. God, it might be one of the ones involved in messing with me. Shit, but what he don't know is I don't give a damn about no social media. I'm gonna delete the whole damn thing after a while. Okay, because I got other things going on. But that's what he do. Okay, that's what he do. The industry is more involved than CMG. Gotti is the pawn being used. Mm. Well, he glad to let him use him. Gotti conscious is breaking his big head, big nose down. Cypher said God ain't messing with me. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Cypress, you would say that. I believe it he is. But anyways, they're saying that they messed with Rollo and got his page and stuff taken down, and I believe it. Okay. I believe it. I believe that they is messing with Rollo because that's the exact same thing that they did to that's the exact same thing that they did to Grove Hero. The first thing that they would do is get his social media taken down. He did the exact same thing to Snoop Bands. Okay, for some reason that man so jealous of Snoop Bands, it's ridiculous. He ought to be ashamed of himself. Okay, that's because he knows that Snoop Bands has a quiet he has a quiet I don't know, it's something about Snoop Bands that he already know that he's a quiet, what's the word I'm looking for? He got a lot of potential. He's a silent assassin. Russell says Gotti got his hackers in the chat. Tell him hit the like button. His hackers in the chat. You know what? Yo, Gotti. I was looking at right before I got on here. I was looking at Devin Burns. Yeah, I was looking at his stuff, and if I'm not mistaken, Devin Burns had a court-appointed attorney, and now he's been appointed private counsel. I'm trying. Where Devin Burns get some money from? See, stuff like that, y'all have to pay attention to. Y'all gonna listen. Y'all gonna start listening to me. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some tea. Y'all got me addicted to this tea. Let me fix my tea. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm making my ginger lemon cinnamon tea. Oh, Lord Jesus. I can't believe I'm out of tournament. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all where y'all can get y'all some good organic honey from. I be stocking up on it every time I go in there. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to fix my teeth. That's in either Marshalls or TJ Maxx. That's where I get my organic honey from, and it be so good. Don't have no sugar in it. It's organic honey. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put my cayenne pepper in there. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button so y'all can kick the video into the algorithm, child. It don't matter anyway because they messing with they messing with the damn video, child. I hope it make them feel better. You still a loser, child. You still losing. All of you crazy. They said Devin Burns told the first day he went in. People don't pay close attention to Devin Burns. But Devin Burns and Teasy were equivalent, right? And I saw that when Devin Burns was appointed, he had a public defender. And now Devin Burns done been in jail for quite a while. And now he's got a private counsel. Okay, so that's interesting. Maybe he has some money stashed away or something. I don't know. Cool, I bet it didn't even have that little juice in there. Just the meat and cheese. But y'all, these next indictments is gonna shake up Memphis. And I'm gonna tell you something. I really feel like when these indictments said Tamara Devin is off my list. So you don't think that Devin was involved? When these next indictments are dropped, even though I think people anticipate who is involved, you know, um, I think it's still gonna be a shakeup. I think the same energy that was thrust into the atmosphere when Young Dolph was taken out. Okay. The first day that Young Dolph was taken out. Now y'all hear my best friend get on here because she's up there in the trenches in the areas where a lot of those shootings and stuff was happening at. Okay. And so Cypress says CMG got private counsel for him. I know. I know it. That's exactly who did it. And so I just believe because now we're kind of getting down to the nitty gritty. Although it's another person that I was told is gonna be indicted that I don't hear people talking about. I heard Player Cole and Cypress mention his name, but they was completely oblivious to the fact that I had heard that he was gonna be indicted, right? And I heard that like early part of this year that he was involved and that he works for CMG. Hey, that's what I was told. And so, as we start to get down to the nitty gritty, I hate, because I know that that's those same emotions and stuff are going to start coming up again for either, because for some reason, when people are indicted, when people go to jail and you look at them as your big dog and stuff, for some reason folks want to get mad when the folks come and get them and take them to jail, because even though they did wrong, they did the very ultimate by participating and taking a young man's life. They took a father, they took a human being. Young Dolph was not theirs to take. Young Dolph was the God's, right? He was born to Adolph Sr. and Diane, right? So he was not theirs to take, right? He was not. So they did the very ultimate. So when people start getting indicted and these folks go to jail, they get mad. They want to. I was talking to somebody today. I was telling them, I hope it don't be the same energy that happened when can y'all remember, like, earlier this year, when the police went and arrested someone, and they so stupid they didn't even get fired. They goes up to the police station on Rains in Memphis and start shooting at the police station, and the police got their asses before they could even get out of Whitehaven. It's a darn shame, because they mad because the police had went and arrested one of their homies, right? He get arrested, he going to jail and ain't gonna get out because of the charge that he had, and they go shoot at the damn police station. And the officers got him, and I hear caught him as they got up the street. And I don't know if they tore their asses out the frame, but they should have. Okay, because it's a darn shame to be so stupid. And but I hope that we don't see that energy, because I feel like it's going to be a lot of people feeling like uh really just wanted to probably just get into folks just like to get into trouble. But I think it's gonna be genuinely a lot of people, mad, but it ain't gonna change nothing. It's not gonna change anything, because they should not have taken him out. And for those saying, well, she been saying that every time I say it's gonna be an indictment, it be one. I done told y'all asses it's gonna be some more indictments. Okay. And I wouldn't say it if nobody had told me that. Yes, it's green tea with it's green tea with it's ginger, lemon, and green tea and honey. And I just added some more in it. I got some tea. I got 2 tea bags in here. And it's so good. Yeah, y'all get the likes up. They're going to be parked in the jail like sardines. Now, I don't have any doubt that people are trying to use their money to pay people off. As I said before, y'all need to get my platinum, because I be putting the lowdown in the platinum. Okay. That information, you know I I don't get from off of social media. I get from people in the inside. So you can't get that for free. Okay. Um but so that information somebody from inside tells me. And so I've told y'all how about some things that's going on, and as it relates to what I put into the platinum, right? But I don't have any doubt that people are trying to spread money around. As a matter of fact, I do believe that people take money, because people have been, they've been finding out about people that has taken some money. Okay. And I'm not at liberty to get on here and speak all about that, but and I'm talking about people and I think I said it before. When I say people that have been taking money, like, it's easy to pay somebody to bring something into a penal facility. And I'm just talking about, when I say people taking money, I'm talking about anywhere in government, right? Bringing stuff into penal facilities. And like I've always said, you have to be very meticulous. You have to watch. People kind of look at the folks that you see all the time, oh, it's this person. No, you have to look at those people that's making the least bit of money sometimes, that are maybe having hard times, because those clerk positions are very important. I think I was telling you all when Judge Coffee was removed from that case, I said, now you have to pay very close attention to the clerk's office, right? Because it's the clerk's office that's going to reassign that case. You have to make sure that nobody has been able to bribe that clerk into putting it into a judge's courtroom. And then you have to make sure that people are not working together. Okay, well, we're gonna I know this person put in her courtroom, we pay her 50 G's or something like that. Okay, stuff like that has to be paid close attention to. And I'm not saying that anybody is being corrupt. I'm just saying you have to be proactive uh without just being radical and stupid. Because who gonna listen to you if you being radical and stupid? Yeah, that judge involved. How you know? You don't know anything. Okay. But what you could do is be proactive in watching it, right? Okay. So these next indictments are going to shake up. And I know a lot of people don't want to see some of these folks go to jail. Listen, I don't know Juke and Black Youngster and Gotti and Moneybag them personally. I don't. Now I know a lot of people say that they don't believe that Moneybag was involved. Hey, this is just my opinion as it relates to Moneybag. I always said that Moneybag didn't pass the smell test. Now I don't mean no harm. Now, I mean, because I just got to say, I got so much going through my mind. I be wanting to say 2-3 things at one time, but I can't say but one thing at a damn time. Okay. Moneybag was sitting up on that damn picture. Okay. They've been doing it since the beginning of time, Russell Douglas. They've been doing it since the beginning of time. It's always a bad apple in a bunch. It's always some freak, some bad elected official that will take money. That's why you have to be careful, but you can't be accusatory and group everybody, because everybody won't take money. But there are some that can be bribed now. George Thompson says, I always say Snoop the one. Yeah, Gotti does not like Snoop bands for some reason, and it's probably because Snoop band's talents. You see, when Snoop bands added Yo Gotti and said, Yo Gotti, you a HOE or B or something, he called him. I guess he been mad at Snoop bands ever since. Now, Yo Gotti is around my age, so he ought to be ashamed of himself, because he's sitting up talking about, I'm in the hood. Now you call yourself a boss and you talk about you dropping your location and stuff like that, child. That's the reason why I know some of these folks ain't got what they claim they got. Don't no real boss act like that. Okay. And then call Snoop bands a local. How you gonna call Snoop bands a local? You paying them some attention. He was paying them some attention. Snoop bands is very talented. Okay. He said, not big speaker. And I be trying to pay attention to the comments. You would think Snoop messed with his beat. Now, I was starting to think that, because if that's the case, Snoop Banks needs to always keep security around him, because we already know he likes to try to kill people by women. And he needs to get some help for that. But in jail, they have plenty of counseling services. Okay. So he's gonna be able to get the help that he need. Okay. But y'all, these next indictments are gonna shake up Memphis. And like I said, it's gonna bring back a lot of emotions. The same emotions that was had when Young Dolph was first taken out. And even though I think a lot of the people around Young Dolph know exactly who's involved, when they get 100% validity and it starts to hit home, what these that these are the people that did this to Young Dolph. Okay. When them folks are going to get them, because they're going to go and get them. I think it's going to bring back up that um, energy again, and it's gonna start that war back up again. I pray that it does not. I hope it be a ending. It brings an ending and relief that young Dolph is getting justice. But I just think even with the other side that participated in taking him out for some reason, when their people are indicted, they're gonna be mad because we already know that these people are emotionally unstable. But the thing is, you have to pay for what you do. There was no reason to take out Young Dolph. There was just no reason at all, and they did that. It's unfortunate that they did it. I hate they did that. Because Young Dolph was not a threat to them, other than his greatness. But as far as being a threat, Young Dolph had enough money when they was constantly trying to take him out. He could have hired anybody he wanted to. He had the money to do it, to go and bust back. Instead, he spared them. He did not do it. I guess he understood, just like he's got children and stuff. They had kids and stuff. And so ended up happening was um they didn't have the same um emotions. I'm gonna have to take my little dogs to the doctor. They both sick. Hold on, y'all. I'm glad I have a towel on my couch when they lay on my couch. Hold on, y'all. Let me move this towel. Well, no, she's sick. He was throwing up earlier. Now she throwing up. Hold on, y'all. Let me put another clean towel on here. She threw up on this one. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. You said, what do I be feeding them? I be giving them some of my table food. I be giving them chicken and stuff. Maybe I need to stop doing that. I give them chicken and bacon and all of that. But it'd be the turkey bacon. Um, Ramona says CEO Bobby and JoJo Splat and Devin Burns, S Boy, Lamigo, all on my list. Since day one, you've been saying money back, right? And so let's talk about that, because people want to say that Moneybag is not involved. Okay, now with Moneybag, and I'm not saying that he's involved. I believe that he is, but I don't know if he is. I got to be honest, but I do believe that he is. When Young Dolph was taken out, it's mighty weird to me. You have to watch patterns before and after. That Moneybag was in Florida on pictures with the rest of them. Okay, he was partying with Yo Gotti and them in Miami, and we ain't seen him at another damn party since. And I know people gonna say, "Well, just because you don't see him, that don't mean he ain't there. He ain't been there." It's fun. They had to. They needed an alibi, and it was because all three of them somehow had some type of involvement, and some of the ones that ain't been mentioned. Okay, so but hey, them indictment. One thing for sure, them indictments coming. That can't be stopped. It can't be stopped. If they're both throwing up, it's something they ate. I hope it won my grilled chicken yesterday. I put my foot in that chicken, but maybe it was the seasoning. I don't know. Cause today all they ate was their dog food. If y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Make sure y'all hit the like button to help to kick the video in the algorithm. And what I was getting ready to say is I don't have any issues like when people say, "Well, you just want to see them go to jail." I don't want to see them go to jail. I mean, I would have rather, seen young Dolph live. You know what I mean? Like it would be a great thing if young Dolph was still alive to be here with his family. But what they did was they released a demonic force into the atmosphere, as it relates to a city that we all were born and raised in. They were born and raised in Memphis, and so was I. And it affects the majority of my family is in Memphis. Okay, so um, I know people say they don't have a responsibility, but they do have a responsibility. They do. They had a responsibility to at least be responsible with what people helped them to attain. And what they helped them to attain, okay, I'm okay. What they helped them to attain was hold on for a second, y'all. Was wealth. And the Memphians are still supporting their businesses and stuff. So, you know, hey, they have a responsibility. They do. They have a responsibility. Never season meat for dogs. See, okay. That's probably what it is, the season that I put on the chicken, and it was so good. Um, but hey, the only thing I could say is, they coming. They're coming. And don't go with trying to do nothing to Devin Burns, child. Let him live because it's probably, I'm not saying that Devin Burns said, well, I mean, he got to pay for a lawyer now. So somebody, somebody fears, that's what it seemed like to me. That's a pattern too. With these boys, when they go to jail and when they have their names have come up, because now remember, Devin Burns was a person of interest in the Young Dogs case. Him and Teasy was at the exact same time. It seems like everybody that was a person of interest, had some type who name has come up in the Young Dogs case. Somehow they get lawyers, right? Orange Mound Quet had gotten Bill Massey. But then, Orange Mound Quet has more years under his belt than those young boys do. Okay, so he's got a little bit more maturity. He understands how the game goes. He got rid of Massey, okay, and he got rid of him for a reason. He got rid of him for a reason, in my opinion. Okay, but anyways, as I think about the entertainment industry, and we see y'all like, I can't understand what folks supposed to be making money. If it's about making money, why it has to be. Now that Dirk lawyer ain't cheap. Somebody paying for him too. Okay. Somebody paying for him too. But he only came to Memphis about a couple times, right? But I guess he was kind of working with the lawyer that's licensed in Tennessee. That's an interesting situation within itself. I kind of watched that situation as it relates to Orange Mound Quet pretty. It's pretty interesting to me. I just me myself, I'm kind of curious as to seeing how that's gonna turn out. I ain't gonna make up nothing on that situation. Okay, I'm not. I'm just curious as to seeing how that's gonna turn out. I think, in my opinion, it'll probably be in a lot of bombshells in as it relates to that situation. Just in my opinion, right? That's my opinion. But yep, in his ass. What she say? Yep, in his ass should still be in jail. Yep, we paid attention. Memphis would never forgive CMG for their involvement with Dolph death. Period. No, Memphis would never forgive CMG for that. That was very uncalled for. Very that was just the lowest of the low. To I don't know what they thought that they would obtain by taking somebody's child from them. Young Dolph was somebody's child, and to just do that, he was somebody's father. So in taking him from his family, okay, and taking him from his family, you're right, because even when people are indicted, I mean, it still takes time to go to trial. And then there are a lot of dynamics, a lot of different entities as it relates to the Young Dolph's case. Do I believe that everybody that had a part would be got? I don't know, because I mean, the number is so big, quite big. What did Young Dolph do to them for all of them to decide that he had to die? And like I said, it had nothing to do with anything other than jealousy. Young Dolph, we know that Young Dolph, and it was jealousy in more than one area. Okay. We know that Young Dolph was, sold his weed. He had his dispensaries and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I think it was a lot of people that wanted to control a market also, and that's not going to work out for them either, because the very damn market that they wanted to control, that's the market that's going to get their asses locked up for life. Okay, they going to jail one way or the other. Okay, so some things ain't even worth it. You took the words from my mouth, Aunt. Let's see. You got to be hungry to go find food. What messages God is sending to his minions? Right. And he's always, I can't understand. We know Cypress is a Gotti knight, but Gotti has shown his hand more than one time. Like, he proves that he is guilty. If he's not guilty, why has he been so involved? When people say, oh, he was just sending a message to Straight Drop. If he ain't involved, why in the hell he got to send a damn message to Straight Drop? If he ain't involved, that means he has no affiliation, no concern as it relates to Straight Drop, right? So why he got to send them messages talking about you ain't trying to come home, people snitching? It shows that he's involved 100. That's a post on Gotti Instagram story. Is he sending a message? Let me see. Let me look at that. Hold on, y'all. He said, "Remember, you got to be hungry to go find food." Now, that's a subliminal. Is he telling them to go take somebody else's child out? He looking at a human being as being food. You got to be hungry to go find the human being and kill them so that their families can't have them for Christmas. I mean, that's how I look at them. Like, they sick. Okay, I look at them as like having that Jeffrey Dahmer type mentality. Cypress, they're gonna wish they hadn't played 60 years. He's telling them to spend. That's what it sounds like. He's telling them to spend. I'm told y'all, every time he get mad, he throw temper tantrums. He needs to stop. Gotta need to shut the heck up. Wait till he set his tail down. Hope he can handle jail time. I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's real easy for people to send folks out to do anything, okay, if they feel like they won't be implicated. The very stuff that folks gas people up to go do, they would never do it. They would never do it. because they don't want the consequences that come behind doing it. So they go get a mentally ill or a damn fool to do it. A mentally ill person or a damn fool. Okay. Like he said, you got to be hungry. And what they do is they go and they find dudes, little dudes that does not, that has, don't have any validation, that's already crashing out. You got to have a little taste of mental illness to just want to go take people out for some money. Okay. And you got to be a whole lot mentally ill. And then they come from nothing. So instead of him using his celebrity, his whatever it is left of that, and he say he a multimillionaire, and sitting them in front of, first of all, teach them how to read. A lot of them can't read. You know, they can't even spell their darn name in boxcar letters. But instead, he'll put a gun in their hand and say, "I'll give you some money for some, so you can eat." Okay. If you go and destroy somebody else's life and in the process destroy their own lives, because that's what's happening. That's right, Pamela. It don't make any sense to me for people to not believe. I mean, he more vocal on social media as it relates to that than Big Jook. Hell, he more involved in it, if you ask me, than Jook. Hell, I know Jook ain't innocent. Everybody, he used to taking all the blame. He has become immune because that's what he's always done. Now I know Big Jook ain't shit, okay? But I'm not saying he's innocent, but he's become immune to taking all the blame. I've always felt like, because it started with Gotti, that Gotti was more involved than Jook. Hell, you know, I believe Gotti wanted him gone more than Jook, because it was way more personal with Gotti. Gotti, you know, his feelings was made way more hurt. Yeah, how many likes we got? Y'all run those likes up. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Cypress said, "No, he ain't." Lord Jesus, the blood of Jesus. Lord have mercy. Y'all keep running the likes up for me, so y'all can help to be kicking these videos into the algorithm for me. But it just goes to show how evil the industry is, and it's sad to me that you have fellow Memphians, because it all goes back to what I said. We supported Yo Gotti. I know I was a fan of his, and I supported him. You know, I always talk about how he had a song called Five Star Chick. That was one of my favorite songs. You know, I knew his music before I knew Young Dolph's music. That's why it is very disappointing to me that he would bring all of this shame and stuff upon the city by taking out, helping to participate, I do believe, in taking out another young Memphian who had gotten it out of the dirt just like he did, was moving fast, you know, moving up. Young Dolph came from nothing. And so it makes me proud as I look at that young man's history to see where he came from nothing and how he was able to attain a certain lifestyle for his children, okay, and for himself and for the people that he loved, and to be generous with that, right? And was going to make a even bigger mark because he was intelligent, especially when you start talking about the independent type situation. And that's the reason why I say we, the people, have a responsibility. And when I say that we all failed Young Dolph, yes, we did in a way. I feel like we failed him, because even when Yo Gotti and them were shooting at him and trying to take him out, it came from out of CMG camp. Kiss my ass, shit. It came from out of the CMG camp. So since it came from out of the CMG camp, we got to blame Gotti for it. He the head. He got to take all the blame. Okay, even if it wasn't him, it was his fault. It was his people, because he ought to be able to control his people. Just like when the police officers do something, they blame Chief Davis because she's the leader over the police department, even though she ain't even out there. They blame her, so he got to take the blame. It can't be no damn double standard. Okay. And so, but we did not choose. When you start trying to, they weren't shooting at him, shooting up his van. They weren't popping at him when they put him in the hospital. They actually hit him. He almost died. They weren't doing that to play with him. They was trying to take him out. And so what we should have did was we should have made a statement by saying, no, it's going too far. We can't support nobody over there. Because now it's one thing when y'all going back and forth on the mic. It's another thing when you take somebody out. Okay, now we can't support you. Nobody over there will make another dime. I bet you their energy would have changed. I bet you he would have stood up then and said, no, bruh, I'm trying to make money. Y'all can't ruin this. Okay, if them folks that was sponsoring him in the background had started pulling funding away, I bet you he would have told Black Youngster them to get some act right. Right? So all of that would have happened if we, the people, would have made a statement by saying, I'm not buying your stuff, I'm not coming to see your shows, and I'm not supporting any of your artists, and I'm not gonna let my kids do it. You start hitting his pockets. Okay, because now what you're doing is you're promoting a different type of energy. Young Dolph never should have been popped at. It never should have went that far. Right? If we had held his feet to the fire on that, I guarantee you this would not have happened, because he would have been looking at being broke, because the people would not have supported him. Right? But instead, because he was a fellow Memphian, Young Dolph is a fellow Memphian, people didn't choose. People did not choose. It was like, well, Young Dolph is not dead, and I'm gonna still support Young Dolph. I'm still gonna support Yo Gotti. And now look at what's happened. He said, Black Youngster Dom for having his car on the scene after Young Dolph died. It was show on the scene because that man said it, right. The man said it. He's and that man was telling the truth, child. And believe it or not, they had some vloggers trying to find that man so that they could take him out. That's all that was. Because what would be the reason for trying to find that man? He's one of the ones that was seen and heard saying they got Black Youngster out here, and he was innocently saying it. And they put vloggers on a mission to find that man. What in the hell a vlogger got to ask that man? It's obvious that somebody like him is probably a witness. Okay, they wanted him to be found so that they could do the same thing to him that was done to Jeremiah Taylor. Okay. But yeah, that's I can't even talk about some of these bloggers because it do some a lot of them disgust me. Okay, but it's a darn shame, like how evil the industry is, and even a lot of them do well. We know they're doing it for money, but they also do it because they're hoping for a position, right? They are hoping for a position in getting their artists. Some of these YouTubers are failed rappers. They failed at everything in life. They failed at rapping, they failed at managing. Now they're hoping if they can hack and get people's locations and give it to the record companies that it's going to help them to get put on. Okay, maybe you're gonna get my artist put on, and you motherfuckers failed at that too. Okay. Whew, no, okay, I gotta keep my pressure down because I get thinking about some of the stuff I've found out about some of these folks. It makes me mad. People will do anything for money. Okay, they'll do anything for some money. Okay. But anyways, I'm moving right along. Okay. But it just goes to show. He says, you know what? I'm not a Memphian. However, I have a concern why Dolph Day be allowed to honored. You said why Dolph Day would Okay, I have a concern. Why would Dolph Day be allowed to honored? Are you saying Dolph should not have a Dolph Day? You're saying why did they give him a Dolph Day? Is that what you're saying? Um Ramones is definitely, and they involve either way, jealous that Dolph had that trap jumping and plug best friend. The show was just he show had that trap jumping. And that's the reason why I say this thing bigger than, let me tell y'all something. And I've been saying this from the very beginning, okay? Um Young Dolph, oh okay. How should I say it? Okay, so the DEA, and y'all know who the DEA is. That's the Drug Enforcement Administration. That's the federal part of the DEA is a federal entity that deals with drug situations, right? And so when the DEA, you got MPD, you heard Chief Davis say our federal entities are involved. That was the night that young Dolph was killed. The DEA has been involved. The ATF was out on the scene. I believe it was the DEA that was out on the scene when young Dolph was taken out there in front of that cookie shop. Like, they've been involved. That's the reason why I say it's a lot of major components as it relates to the young Dolph's case, right? And the DEA um is still involved. Okay. So that's the reason why I say, yeah, it goes deep. I'm not stupid. It goes deep. Just because I don't talk about something don't mean I don't know nothing now. Um, but that was put out in the very beginning. So yeah, I understand that it was jealousy, and it was more than just about rap. Hell, these folks wanted them, you know, it was some other stuff going on that they wanted. Um, yeah, that's true. He said the DEA came out for drugs. Well, I'm not saying that they came out for drugs, because see, I've heard a lot of at the cookie shop. Because see, I'm gonna talk about that. I've heard a lot of stuff. I've heard a lot of stuff as it relates to that. I'm gonna talk about that as it relates to the cookie shop. As a matter of fact, let's talk about that right now. About Makedas cookies and how I feel about it, and I'm gonna tell you something for all of you all that's in the bushes. That Okay. For those of you all that are in the bushes that are emotionally unstable, um, you know, that has a problem with somebody feeling the way that they feel, how people have an issue with you not feeling the way that they want you to feel. I'm gonna get ready to say this to you right now. Kiss my whole entire ass all up in the damn doodle parts, okay? And I don't know no other way to say it. And I can't let y'all upset me because my pressure had been spiked, okay? Because I got so mad I ran my pressure up, okay? Because I don't have blood pressure issues. All right. But I don't know no other way to say it. Because you have to get gutter with these folks to let them know you don't run me. Okay. But as it relates to the cookie shop, okay. Now I know a lot of people have a lot of opinions as it relates to the cookie shop, right? And I've said I don't try to have change people's opinions about stuff. I'm not here to do that, right? He said something. Yeah, he said somebody might like that. They probably will. You're right. I probably shouldn't have said that because these folks eat shit. They do. They eat doodle now, and it's a delicacy now. It's a damn shame these folks sick, right? And so a lot of people have their opinion as it relates to the cookie shop. Okay. And as I've always said before, I have not had anybody credible. And somebody credible would be somebody that is investigating the case to tell me that the cookie shop was involved. Now, I find it hard for me as a human being, right? Because I have other things going on in my life. YouTube don't pay me nothing. I told y'all what YouTube do. YouTube um puts, I put a lot of, I go to the Dollar Tree and I get the good candy and stuff, and I get water. And what I do is I take my YouTube little check is so small, and I buy candy and cleaning stuff for my office and stuff like that. And I go to the big lots and buy candles and stuff, and I put that in my office. And I put the candy in my office because I get the good candy. So when my clients come in, they get the good Snicker bars and stuff like that. It helps them to spend more money. That's what pay my bills, okay? Because I guess the candy run this sugar up, they get happy, okay? So I have to keep them happy. But other than that, the YouTube don't pay my bills. So I'm not gonna get on here as a human being. I find it irresponsible as far as I'm concerned, okay? Um, to get on here for clicks and views and viciously attack the cookie shop, okay, when I ain't had nobody to tell me that the cookie shop was involved. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I get mad at people when when I say, well, I ain't had nobody to tell me that. I'm not getting ready to viciously attack Raven. That's not even normal behavior, to viciously attack somebody and you ain't got no proof that they were involved. You're viciously attacking them based on what somebody who just trying to make a dollar said. To me, that's a character flaw. That could be seen as a character flaw, right? Now, everybody has a right to his or her opinion. Well, the cookie shop, the cookie shop had something to do with it. Well, how you know they had something to do with it? Because because you involved then. Because I said the cookie shop had something to do with it. Well, motherfucker, you must have been out there holding that gun, bitch. Since you want to try to you want to try to project that on me. The only way for you to be 100% positive is if you investigating the case or you had your stinking ass out there. So don't you come into my chat. Don't you ever come over here. All right? And try to project nothing on me and try and control me. Well, you must not be for doubt. If you for the cookie shop because you don't believe what I want you to believe, motherfucker, you 50. And y'all got the nerve to sit y'all old asses up here on YouTube and try to go at somebody and be mad at somebody because they got a difference of opinion than you. I don't like people like that. I don't rock like that. Yeah, you right. I gotta stay calm because I ain't trying to get my pressure back spiked. Whew, let me drink my tea. Ooh. Stuff like that makes me mad, okay? And so it ain't enough when people say, because I have people and they have a difference of opinion and they go, I respect your opinion, Miss T, but I feel this way. I go, hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. It's just be respectful. And I always tell people, if I can't lead you right, at least I keep you in the middle. Be neutral until you find out everything. Because one thing for sure, everything gonna come out, y'all. Y'all, don't y'all know that it was cameras all the way around that cookie shop? It was cameras on the inside of that cookie shop. They were able to pull a video of Young Dolph before he even got to the cookie shop. How y'all know that they didn't see that car following Young Dolph? They was able to get the videos. They was able to pull all of the videos from people. They went to all of those businesses. They got sky cams and everything of the direction that Young Dolph came from and everything. How y'all know they didn't see them following him? I done told y'all. I was told he was followed. That's what I was told. So if somebody credible say that he was followed, I tend to believe that. If something else comes out, if I hear the police say the cookie shop was involved, y'all know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna say, according to the police, and I trust the police, okay? I trust the investigators because I understand every investigator ain't crooked. I'm saying the cook shop was involved because then it has been proven. Ain't no YouTube. Y'all don't get me started, okay? Ain't nobody from YouTube, okay? Can't nobody know anybody just influence me. Ain't nobody that just crawl their ass up out the sewer gonna come up out the sewer and tell and then be able to influence me. Okay, and they got stink all over them. They got their characters show everything because you gotta have a messed up mentality to be viciously going at people for views, for money, and stuff like. See, I wasn't raised like that, so I don't get down like that. If you hear me throwing shots at God in them, it's because I've heard something. God in them asses know they was wrong. I ain't lying on them niggas. They was wrong, and they know I ain't lying on them. Okay. I get to thinking about how Mia J is being more and more vocal. I ain't heard Mia J throw no types of shots, and Mia J is very outspoken. Okay, she's very articulate. I ain't heard her say anything. Hey, Kimberly, Kim, I said I was gonna call you. I ain't heard her throw no shots at the cookie people. Okay. So, because people want to support their narrative, they'll say, well, since Mia J don't feel like I want her to feel, okay, since she don't feel like I want her to feel, she was involved. Y'all, that's the lowest of the low. Y'all, we grown folks. And I ain't saying feel whatever you want to feel. But what I'm saying is I have not made any decisions because I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all know I worked for the police department forever. So regardless of what a nigga say, I ain't never been no secretary for no damn electric company. Okay. So, you know, what was I doing? He said, I'm not a Memphian. However, I do have a concern. Why would Dolph Day be allowed to be honored at the same structure that his life was lost? That situation should not have occurred and never would. Never should never. I don't know what you mean by that, Lori. Because, you know, let me just say this. I was told that they had their eyes on young Dolph that same day. I mean, not that same day, but that Monday. Well, what about that Tuesday? Motherfucker, I wouldn't say they ain't tell me nothing about Tuesday. I ain't gonna get on here and lie. I ain't no capping asshole. I don't tell no lies. Okay. So I'm telling you what based on what I was told. They said they want to try to get him that Monday. Okay. I have to calm myself down. And y'all don't, and for y'all that's on here, don't think I just have outbursts. Y'all, those that's been riding with me, they know why I go like I get down like I get down, because these folks be messing with me. I didn't say you were mental, Lori. I never said that. I never said that. Okay. Oh yeah, they said now, and that's another thing. People will want to believe they want to try to attack me, but they will believe that young Dolph was kidnapped. I remember when they put that out. They were saying, young Dolph, folks was going with that narrative. Young Dolph was kidnapped. And a bunch of grown folks, old niggas, old crusty, rusty niggas. Okay? So then well, what you think about that? I said, I don't think a damn thing. He wasn't kidnapped. Oh, she must be a part of it then. These folks sick. I'm telling you, they sick on here. And so, anyways, they said that I remember somebody came into my chat, well, you know, Young Dolph was kidnapped. I said, Young Dolph was at the damn cancer center. It was all over the TV. So how was he kidnapped? They changed it and said, oh, he was kidnapped that Tuesday. So people, grown adults that's got jobs, that's got careers, a lot of them say they got some college. A lot of them even claim they got some damn sense. Okay. You know, and that's questionable. They sit up and say that Young Dolph was kidnapped and then they killed him and took him and laid his body in the cookie shop. Y'all, it's video Young Dolph getting out that car going into the cookie shop. And people believed it. Do y'all hear me? And people believed it. Thank you, Miss Paula, for the $20 super sticker. Y'all, people believed it. I think it's a darn shame that people have taken something so serious, and this is a serious situation, and made it into and tried to make it into a sideshow freak. Because a bunch of them are a bunch of damn freaks of nature. Okay? It's a darn shame. Oh, real dearly, I'm sorry to hear that about your BFF passing away. Right? And so then, you know, people say, well, you know, I feel like it's something with the cookie shop. Okay, you can feel that way. I listen. Hey, you can feel that way. But as for me, I have not been told by anybody credible. I said to one of my friends, I said to him, I said, and I was trying to get it out of him. I called myself being clever, okay, but he was more clever than me. I said, you know, I've been vlogging on the Young Dolph's case, and I have not accused the cookie shop yet. He said, good, okay, and that's a law enforcement officer that's right in the midst of this investigation. He said, good. Trust me, he's said some things about some people, but I have not. He ain't said nothing about the cookie shop to me. He ain't got to, because I don't know everything. Right. So that's the reason why I say if anybody, I've always said from the beginning, I don't know who worked in that cookie shop. I don't know who worked in there. So it wouldn't be wise for me to make an analysis based on what somebody on YouTube said, not unless they were the ones that was in cahoots with the cookie shop, and they know for a fact that they were involved, because they was involved. I told y'all some of these vloggers need to be investigated, since they know every damn thing. They so sure about stuff. They even said that they had him in. They said that he was in the back of a U-Haul truck, and oh, D Lord, oh Lord, D Lord, okay. Emerald says they even said that they had him in the back of the truck. Yeah, now they said, now I don't mean no harm. I just feel like, because with a lot of the Memphians, know what happened. I get secondhand embarrassment when I see some of these Memphians get on here and act a damn fool and they know they lying. Okay. They embarrasses me. They supposed to really be represented, because they know damn well what happened. They get their drunk asses on here and lie. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. Let's see. The question I have, Tamara, is, does it look like 3 different shooters from the snapshots from the surveillance? I don't know. The reason why I say that is because I see where the young man is turned at a different angle, and the wind could have been blowing. I do video work also. Okay, so I know if you turn at different angles, it make you will look completely different as far as your body size and shape and stuff. Hey, that's all I got to say about that. For me to say, I know it was somebody in that car. that was driving that car. And y'all need to be trying to figure out who that was in that car. Was it a man or a woman? Okay, I don't never hear nobody talk about that. We noticed that they didn't show that, right? They made sure that they didn't show that. But as far as it being three people out there, I don't know that, and I'm being honest because I have not been told. As far as I know, it's two. I do know that there are some things that they do not put out. One thing for sure, if it was three people out there, the camera got them. Some things they don't put out because when people come forward with information, okay, when people come, self-made music group, I ain't gonna lie, I've been with Miss T since day one. I love you, Auntie No Cap. I'll crash out about you. Thank you, self-made music group. Auntie, your BFF is one. My BFF is the bomb. I'm gonna say that right now. She the bomb.com. Um, so the driver, so is the driver the secret arrest? I don't know. Only thing I'm gonna say is they know who the driver is. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Um, Pamela says, Miss Tamara is some stupid dumb. It's like I said when I heard that they have said some weird s. Only people with sense can get it. We speak hustle says wondering if there is any validity to people trying to copyright and or trademark any songs names and or anything Dolph related. I don't know, but I'm sure Young Dolph already had his business taken care of. I'm sure can't nobody trademark his stuff. I'm willing to bet all of his stuff was already trademarked. Yeah, that's true. When I heard that they said that Young Dolph was in, they had him in the U-Haul truck. I don't know if I was more sad when if they the mere fact that they said it and then they said that a Memphian said it. It just broke my heart. I said, these Memphians. True just reported on that an hour ago. Mm. Lord have mercy. Hold on, I'm getting ready to see something. Hold on, y'all. Um, I'm getting ready to see. Yeah, please hit the subscription button. Um, hold on, y'all. Um, Young Dawson State on that name. I'm just looking at it. I just pulled it up. his mama, Robert Thornton the third, Aria, Trey, Aria, and Mia J owns that name. Okay, they owns that name, and their lawyer filed for it. Young Dolph's name is trademarked. That belongs to his children. So his kids gonna always make money off of that. I ain't telling you what I heard. I just looked at it. Okay, I just looked at it. As a matter of fact, let me. I be hating to pull up certain stuff. Um, hold on. Let me see something. Yeah, their lawyer filed for it, and his children own it. Mia J and Aria and Trey own Young Dolph's name. Okay, it's on there. Okay, and their lawyer filed it. So I don't know where that came from. I don't know why these folks like to tell stories all the time. Hell, that stuff can be looked at. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, okay? But like I said, as far as Makeda's cookie shop, I ain't had nobody to tell me that Makeda's was involved. But I guess what I can't understand is I see people going extremely hard at Raven, and they go harder at Raven than they do. They'll go hard at Raven, and then they'll turn around and say free straight drop or free Cornelius, or they don't say, they don't be mad at Black Youngster. They're not that mad at Gotti. They try to find a way to say that Gotti was not involved. To me, that's kind of strange. It really is. But I don't know. She probably at home sleep. She had been up for 24 hours, so I'm sure she getting her rest in, because she had to be right back up and go to work. So she got to get some rest sometimes, because she parties on the weekend. Because if she was up, she would have been in here. No mentally stable person believes that Dolph was taken out elsewhere and put in. Yeah, but it's a whole lot of people, felt like that. Just like a lot of people felt like Cornelius. They believe that Cornelius had the tape of what happened at the cookie shop in his cell. That's contraband. That man could never have something like that in his damn cell. Not a video. What he gonna do? He can't put it. He can't look at it. So why in the hell would Cornelius have the video of Young Dolph being taken out of his cell? He ain't got no damn DVD player up in there. I don't understand the logic of people sometimes. Um, y'all hit that like button. Shout out to Young Dolph for making sure that his kids always ate. His babies own that name. Let me look at that again. It says, because Mia is the Trey and Aria own the name, and Mia is the legal guardian of them. That's what they say. She's the legal guardian. Trey and Aria own the name Young Dolph. They said, right, that hurt my feelings. And next we'll be hearing people say he left his kids, everything. Them kids had took to dig him out. These folks is mentally ill. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all support Black Men Deserve to Grow Old. Trademark his name a month before he was killed in Atlanta by a guy. Oh God, Lord Jesus. It says filing date April 19th, 2022. Okay. The filing date was April 19th, 2022. And they filed to have everything changed over to Young Dolph's children. That's when the attorney did all of that paperwork. Because when he passed away, his children now own the name. I don't know where these folks get that stuff from. What is going on in this world? Baby, Mia J didn't have Dolph killed. Them folks that had a history of trying to have him killed did. I don't mean no harm, but that's what happened. No, keep your outburst that show you mean what you say. Remember, since ain't coming. Thank you, Miss T, for always bringing the real. Thank you, the Lord, the real Lord Daction. Yeah, shout out to Young Dolph for being the GOAT. Young Dolph said, when I pass away, my kids gonna always know that I was their daddy. Some of these men, and women goes in on Mia J because they feel like why Young Dolph take care of her? Because I always had a woman's this to take care of me because my mama still take care of me, and you 50. He was a real man. That's what real men do. And to these women that feel like what he did for his family was strange, you need to get you a real man. Okay, he was a real one. You need to get you one. They says Key Glock has some pre-pullovers on sale for $20. I ordered 2 today and a 10. Okay, I'm going to order Black Men Deserve to Grow Old. That's right. He was a real man. Right, and that girl going hard for her man. She doing the right thing. She's being proactive. Hell, some of these women mad because their husbands die and she been married to him for 30 years and he died and leave everything to his damn girlfriend. And now they mad at Mia J because she had a man that really loved her. My husband can't even talk, left everything to his girlfriend. They on the website. Go to the Black Men Deserve to Grow Old website. I'm telling you, don't leave them nothing. Don't take care of them when they, living. Men provide and protect for their women. That Young Dolph did what normal men do, and that is provide and protect and take care of their women. If in case anything happened, Young Dolph was not dumb. Them Negroes was constantly trying to take him out. Why wouldn't he set his woman and his kids up? She got to be the woman. That's the woman he was with, and that's the mother of his children. So he got to make sure, just like he made provided for his kids, even in his death, he wanted to provide for his kids and his woman. And people think that that's abnormal. Our community is traumatized. The man is supposed to provide and protect. Instead, you got women out here working 2, 3 jobs, fingers black as I don't know what, while he sit at home and look at the damn soap operas and twiddle his damn toes. Okay? It's a darn shame. Yeah, dog son be looking hurt because he know what happened. I am she Johnson says I always get compliments on my Black Men Deserve to Grow Old pullover. I had mine's 2 years. Y'all make sure y'all order Black Men Deserve to Grow Old. That's right, Lori. You're right. Probate and all. Um, New to you says, playing these damn games, fucking ninjas. Um, I used to go to one channel and I like dude. I went on the channel and dude was talking about the cookie shop 2 years later and I had to go. I said I can't listen to this. Now that's how you show support. Right. That's how you show support. Go to Black Men Deserve to Grow Old and order t-shirts and hats and stuff. Yeah, you can see the hurt in Trey Trey eyes. Trey Trey is old enough to understand that his mother is still hurting. He remembers his dad because he was a constant figure in his life, and they ripped all of that away from those babies. That's just evil. Yep, that's just evil on so many levels, y'all. Aunt Will, nothing wrong with listening to anyone. Having enough sense to ask someone else with sense a question about what you heard before judging is the key. That's true. T, when you doing your merch? Soon. As a matter of fact, I've been working on that Real Deal Lee. Very soon. Shout out to Real Deal Lee and Hero Fix TV because they were the first who was like, T, you need to get you some merch. Um, no problem, Kimberly. But y'all, everybody has a difference of opinion, and it's not right to attack people to try and make them submit, and think what you want them to think. Just because I say, well, listen, I ain't had nobody credible to tell me that Makedas cookies were involved. Nobody has been arrested that is affiliated with the cookie shop, and it is definitely a proactive, ongoing investigation. You don't attack people just because you feel differently. You feel what you feel, and you go on until all of this stuff comes out. That is some mental shit. Raven came on this channel and answered questions. I went in the comments and people were dragging her. Yeah. Everything can be done in decency and in order. I think what people should do, I think sometimes, if you have what's the word I'm looking for? When you feel a certain way, it's based on a reason that uh for a reason, right? So Raven had came and she be in the chat sometimes. So if she's in the chat, the best thing to do is if you have a valid, if you feel a certain way, then I guess your reason is valid, right? Sometimes it's best to try to get an understanding. Ask the question. But what I will say is if you are defensive, if you are defensive and you offend that person, or if you're on the defense or if you're aggressive with it, it's going to put that person on the defense. That's what I'm saying. If you're aggressive, it's going to put that person on the defense, and then nothing is gonna they're not going to answer questions for you. He said Deion Sanders taught Dolph a lot when he visited Jackson State Tea Lady. Yeah, he loved for young Dolph to come down there. Paula Hall, yes, it hurts me so bad that baby hurting. Yeah, you could tell that he's hurting. Raven just needs to stop talking. It's not helping her or her case, no matter if you think she guilty or not, them answers be all over the place. Hmm. Well, hmm. Y'all run them likes up for me. Run the likes up. Like, share, and subscribe. Nathaniel says, she getting drug again, caught in lies. Teresa says, even the way I feel, I have never been disrespectful. Right. You feel a certain way. If a person is not disrespectful to you, it's just not right to viciously attack people, based on what you feel. Because since we wasn't there, it would be based on what you feel, you know. And definitely not take on somebody else's energy that is attacking somebody. Because some people are unstable. All they've ever did was attack people, and they brought that energy to YouTube. They brought that energy because that's their character. And the worst thing that a person can do is allow somebody with poor character, and no morals to infiltrate their spirit. That's the worst thing that you could do, because you start to take on their characteristics and you start doing things that are not right, and you think that it is right, regardless to how you feel. You just can't. It's just not good to viciously attack people. I felt so stupid when another YouTuber asked us what question we wanted him to ask Raven. We were tricked. Oh wow. Um, Kim says I always had a problem with her contradicting stories. Um, yeah, make sure y'all get y'all likes. Get the likes up for me. Like, share, and subscribe for me. Um, what Cypress at? We must ran him off because he gets ran. He runs when we get to talking about Gotti. Y'all hit that like button for me. Oh my God. Oh yeah, I was just looking at my auntie had posted a picture in her pajamas with my grandfather. My granddad, it got me teary eyed. My granddaddy is identical to my dad. My dad always looked like his dad. He is identical to him. Oh my God, he looked. I had to do a double take. I was like, oh my God, that's my dad sitting in that chair. Wow. Y'all smash the like button. I was going on Facebook. Where Cypress left? Oh wow. I just want to get to the main characters in this case. Yeah, the main ones that got this stuff going. Me too. Oh, he said he's here. Oh, I thought we had ran you off when we started talking about Gotti. Now agree with what you ladies are saying. However, when you speak the truth, we know when we hear it. But when you continuously contradicting yourself, that's when I have a problem. Mm. Well, yeah, like I said, it's going to be interesting. In a perfect world, I could drop the link because I really want to hear what other people have to say. But it's a sick hacker waiting for me to drop the link, laying on his back in his bed with his legs propped up, with toe jam, his hands in his pants, okay, and his finger in his booty, waiting for me to drop the link so he could take it out and start hacking, okay? They already messing with my numbers on my channel. They've done something to my settings. I can't wait until this is over because I'm prosecuting. We prosecuting to the fullest. Y'all hit that like button. That happens to me. I hadn't seen my dad's brother in years. I was at my brother's and my uncle came there. Yeah, I looked at my granddad. I was like, oh my God. And I would show, let y'all see how my granddaddy looked just like my dad, but he on my auntie page, and I don't need people going over there stalking my damn auntie page. Because I'm gonna tell you something, you start calling down there, talking about some stuff, she gonna file some charges on you. You're not gonna be able to call the police down there and harass. Because I can see some sick freak of nature now being able to gas out some mentally ill folks to call her. They ain't gonna do it. They gonna gas up a bunch of weak minded women to do it. He said he gonna be good. Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ. Well, this was a good show tonight. Y'all know what, we've been really having good shows. We really have. We always have good shows. We always do. We always have good shows. They sure have a message showed up. I can show and hide comments at the start of the live, and now I can't. Hold on, let me see something. New to you, you got your ranch, but what has happened is From what we can see, how they're hacking me through my brand page. That's what's going on. I probably shouldn't even say it that. I probably shouldn't even say it that. But that's what's going on. Um, they've been able to see that. Child, I'm sure they saying I don't care how you get her, just get her, make them numbers low, child. So, cause it's killing me. Oh, Lord, don't get me started talking about some of these people. I meant to say if you put it on subscribers mode only, it should help keep the hackers away. Yeah, I think that's what I'll start doing, putting it on subscribers only. You can't comment unless you're a subscriber. Hey, Christian. He said, I sent timbre to the Jizzy a little bit ago. Who is Jizzy? Gizzy. Who is Gizzy? Mob Type Media. Gizzy. Is that who is Gizzy? Mob Type Media. The stove. Who is the stove? Who is Gizzy? Yeah, shout out to Young Dolph, you guys. A store. Who is Gizzy? Mob Type Media. Hmm. Uh, who is Gizzy? Mob Type Media. He said he sent me to Gizzy. I don't understand what he means. What everyone is not realizing is the government is behind this. And if you don't believe this, you're not paying attention. That's why they are trying to silence you. Okay. What's my favorite Thanksgiving dish? No, I ain't in Florida. Mm-mm. He said, "What's my favorite Thanksgiving dish is my mom's chicken and dressing." Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. We got 231 people in here, y'all. Run the likes, so we should have at least 200 likes. Yeah, run the likes up, y'all. Keep running the likes up. We need 30 more likes, y'all. We need 30 more likes. I wanted to I wanted to let y'all listen to this song that I've been that has y'all. I don't know why, but I saw them perform it, and I'm just gonna show a little bit of it. But I think we had a good show tonight. We always have a good show, of course. Y'all absolutely rock up in here. Y'all can ask me some questions. This will be your opportunity to ask me some questions. Sweet potato pie. I have my granny's recipe. Ooh. My mom makes some really good sweet potato pie. My mom make a lot of sweet potato pies. I don't know why. Like for Thanksgiving, she always make like 8 sweet potato pies. I said, lady, why you make all them sweet potato pies? I don't know. It's just a habit. I always make 8. Hell no, I'm 3 baby. I'm from Mississippi. No F boy. Shout out to me. I'm a Mississippian now. Shout out to Mississippi. Um, let me see. I want to show y'all this song, y'all. I promise y'all. The performance. I know when we talk about Young Dog, it's always intense. But music, just like water is a healer, music is a healer. It said Mississippi in the house. I have to make at least 6 or everyone argues over the last few. They be good in the beginning. I think she makes so many, I get tired of them. Y'all, this song right here, I've been feeling. I promise you, I've been listening to it. I've been looking at the video every day. Just like I heard the version from the person who made it after them, and I didn't really care for it like that. But listening to the original songwriters and the original people sing it, I was like, oh my God. Like, I was like, oh, and then the men were so handsome. Uh, I listen to my music every day. Here's the song right here, y'all. love it, y'all. I love it. That song right there it mellows me out. Like there's another guy that remade that song in the 70s after them, and it was he did real good numbers on it. And he's known for that song. I didn't know that that the Dramatics actually wrote and produced that song. That's originally their song. And they sound better singing it. They put a lot of soul in it. It just makes I listen to it like I get up every morning. I'm drinking my tea. That's one of my songs that I'm listening to. It had me so mellowed out. I just wanted y'all to hear that because I know music is a healer, just like water is a healer. I would just have to listen to what I thought you said. No problem. I live in the big city, so we get a lot of mainstream music from groups that are nationwide. Yeah, you said patterns. I don't remember saying anything about a pattern. A channel that's called Pattern. I don't remember that. I was conceived because of the Temptations. The Temptations. um, one of them in the group has a son who is the actor. Really? Who? Which one? I didn't know that. It's funny when I looked at that tall one, he kind of looked like that guy Terrence, that Terrence guy. That's an actor. My daughter is making a 23 PD turkey, and there's only going to be three of us. A 23-pound turkey. Okay. Uh, but yeah, you guys, that's how I feel as it relates to the cookie shop that I have not been told by um anybody that they were involved. Cuba Gooding Jr. So is the short guy his dad? Is it the short one? Oh wow. You know what? I bet it's the short one. His dad was a main ingredient singer. He was in a group called the Main Ingredients. And his name was Cuba Gooding Sr. Yep. Y'all got any more questions? This is the opportunity, y'all. Let's talk. If y'all want to continuously be on here, let's chat. What other questions do y'all have? I guess Cypress don't come in when Vanessa ain't in here. He don't be wanting to talk. When we gonna solve this Dolph case? Niggas been stretching for years. Well, they've been definitely stretching the truth, but hey, what we got to do is we have to follow along with the people who can solve it, and that's the investigators. We just gotta follow their lead. Yeah, the name of it was The Ingredients. But one thing we do know, when there's a case that has a lot of dynamics, yeah, when there's a case that has a lot of, as big as Young Dolph's, like, y'all, it's a lot of dynamics to that case. It can't, it takes a while to solve it. It takes a while. Talk about how Dolph got people killed in North Memphis before he died. Who he get killed, T Streets? I don't know nothing about that. Who he get killed? You asking me to talk about it? I never heard it. Who he get killed? Hey, Antoinette. Jeremy says November almost over. It is almost over. You're right. And then we're going into December. You're right. Teresa says, nope, I'm going to freeze it and make turkey. Ooh. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Did anybody credible mention any CMG artist that's getting indicted? Uh-huh, sure did. Sure did. Now that's the truth. Um, yep, the main ingredients. That was the name of the group. Don't get mad at me for saying it. It didn't come from me. I mean, I think people get mad at me for somebody credible telling me something. They credible to me. T. Frazier, how he get Gotti Barbershop shot up in Frazier? How come this is the first time I'm hearing this? So how do you know that Young Dolph was the one that did that? Talk to me. Y'all have to tell me. I want to hear more. How do you know he was the person that got the barbershop shot up? Because I ain't never known Gotti to own no barbershop in Frazier. Mm. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. My mama makes the best lemon cake from scratch. She makes the best lemon cake from scratch. And I'm just starting to appreciate that lemon cake. Um, Kool-Aid pies is a Mississippi thing. My mom is legendary tea lady. You need to try. Oh, yes, indeed. Kool-Aid pies. I sure do. I never even heard of Kool-Aid pies. I would love to try that. Thank you, Irvin Mack. What happened to the young man? Where he at? I'm telling you, girl, my mom makes the best lemon cakes from scratch. I promise you. Yeah, what T Streets go? Maybe he typing. She said her grandmother made Kool-Aid pies. This is the first time I heard about that. I love making sour cream pound cakes from scratch. Ooh, I love sour cream pound cakes. My mom does not make them, but I've tasted them. They are really good. But of course, I like sour cream. Yeah, my mom glazes. Do you drizzle a glaze over it? I'm about to eat a whole box of Twinkies. You know what? I can't eat Twinkies no more because Twinkies are too sweet now. Frank says, but a lot of podcasts doing this clickbait shit for views, don't know shit, but the M Town streets. That's why I was like the 50th subscriber because you're authentic. Thank you, Frank White. Reflection says it's crazy. I don't eat sour cream with anything else but sour cream pound cakes. I love sour cream. I cannot eat tacos unless I have sour cream. Did you hear any connections to Doll from the Covington shooting? I think that there is a connection. I do. I think that it is connected for sure. I don't know how, but I believe that it is. I just don't know how. But you know what? I was looking at Anita Wilson's son one day, um, on a show, and they said something about the Dobbs case, and he says that he felt like that his mom's case was connected to the Young Dobbs case. And plus, they don't taste like they used to taste. I can't wait to put my little turkey on the grill and let it smoke. Do I think that two women are involved? Okay, Cypress. I was told that there is at least there is a woman involved. I hadn't said anything about that, but yeah, it probably is, so I probably should not have said that. And it's not the woman. It's not the woman that y'all is thinking about though. I think you all are thinking about Kamisha. I was, I had not been told that she was involved. I'm not saying she's not because it definitely seems like something is there. What's up, Sight?
What going on? What
I,
happened?
I I figured you got quiet. You don't be wanting to come in when Venice ain't in here.
Hey, I want to come in anytime I'm in here. It's just that my phone just kept jumping.
Your phone kept jumping. Somebody
Yeah,
was calling you.
yeah, I was getting a couple phone calls.
Who
You
was you
know,
talking to? Anybody from
uh,
Memphis?
no.
Oh, okay. Well, that means you got
Well,
too much going on there.
huh? I ain't got enough going on. I'm up on cyber TV.
But anyway, what's up? What you think about the show tonight?
Oh, the good show. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you got the love demon involved in it, it turns out good, baby.
Okay, you gonna talk tonight because Bernice ain't on here. She had you backed up in a corner. You be scared to talk.
Well, I don't want no shoestrings in the trunk. That's my old 3 6 Mafia shit. I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm, I'm good on that. That's my old 3 6 Mafia. Lock 'em in the trunk shit. Now, I'm glad you said something about some women. Yes, y'all. Well, I will say this, y'all. It's possibly two women going to jail for this young dog shit. And that's all I'm gonna say. Don't ask me no more questions,
You
y'all.
ain't lying. Well, you know what you're talking about.
It's two women going to jail for this young
Yeah,
dog case, y'all.
he ain't
Don't
lying.
ask
We don't agree. We don't be agreeing all the time on everything, but he ain't lying. I don't say a whole lot about it because I hate that. I be hating to see women mess their lives up. I be
yeah,
hating to
man.
see women mess their lives up.
Yeah, man. It's two women going to jail, man. Well, one of them knows she going. And the other one is gonna be a surprise, y'all. Well, it ain't a surprise to me because I know what I know. But and that's all I'm gonna say about that. But women going to jail for this shit. Yes, the Covington murder is connected to dog
Hmm.
because ooh, ooh, mm, yeah, it's connected, y'all. Cause of some people that connected to both sides, connected all together. Step back door, I will tell y'all about y'all.
Cyrus, they say you really be scared when Vanessa up here.
Well, shit, y'all to be scared too. Get some shoestring, put on you and get put in the trunk.
Well, she already said it. You ain't got to worry about it if you don't do wrong. But see, you can't help it. You a lust demon.
Hey, yeah, I'm the lust demon, so I'm gonna roll the dice with it.
Well, you already know what's gonna come behind it.
Yeah, you right.
At least she ain't lied to you.
I know. So reach the case and spill the beans. I did spill the beans. Two women going to jail for the dog's murder.
Well, I'm and just to clarify, when I say two, I'm not talking about anybody that in the cookie shop.
Well, I ain't coming no more behind that, but
I wasn't talking about nobody in the cookie shop. T Street
well,
says, I agree, that's edgy. It ain't nothing good that comes out the streets. Well,
is it Big Drip baby mama talking about Tasha Mack? Nah, what ain't Tasha
no,
Mack?
I ain't heard nothing about no Tasha Matt.
That's who Big That Gino mama. That's who Big Drip was with
Oh,
or
okay, that's who he was
smashed.
going with.
Yeah. He was ducked off in the cut that night when Tasha Mack went up on AK. I don't know if AK saw him.
You said he was what?
In the cut that night when Tasha Mack went off on AK-47.
Lord Jesus, why she go off on AK? What happened with that?
Cause AK was really spilling the beans about a lot of shit, so she had to go up there and defuse some of this shit. Try to save face, but it was too late.
Oh wow.
Diane Barnes, you know what you talking about. There's one old and one young. Yes, you right. I wish I can tell y'all, but I can't. But y'all do know with two women going to jail. It could be more than two women that go to jail for this shit, but two women off the top, I know for sure going to jail. And if you got a platinum membership, you know one, and the other, it ain't gonna be it ain't gonna be no surprise, but it might make some of y'all jaws drop. But stay tuned.
um,
It ain't no surprise to me, cause I know.
Neil said you can't run a high profile play without women.
He a smart man. Yes, little Miss Muffin, one of them young, not real young, but she young.
He said she's real, real young.
No, not real young, but she young. She said, "Do they eat cookies?" Everybody eat cookies, woman. Where you from?
mm,
She trying to throw your friends in the mix. How about do they eat cookies? Mm. But I can tell y'all this: one knows she going to jail. One of them, she knows she's going to jail. It's just a matter of time. She know she's going. She trying to. Well, if I say that, then y'all will know. Shut up, Cypress.
mm.
When Neo said if she under 40, you about right, Neo. You in that range. Uh, I would have to say yeah. Mm. Everybody eat meatloaf, Max. What are you talking about? I eat meatloaf. Mm.
I'm gonna do. I was thinking about, and it could be because I'm excited about Thanksgiving. I was thinking about doing a meatloaf, and I was thinking about doing it a little differently this
Mm.
year.
Mm. Well,
I
you
was
do
thinking about
something
when
you
I
get
smoked that turkey, cooking that meatloaf on the grill. That would be
mm.
so good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And you're a finicky eater. You don't like that. You don't like eating different.
No.
Tamara, when it comes out, remember that I asked about two women being involved. Uh, did you, Ramona? You asked about two women being involved.
Have she dated a Memphis rapper? Oh, I don't know. I know she dated a couple headband, one of the headband rapper.
Who's the husband?
If I can't, you gotta be crazy.
They say when a man says he wants two women, we don't mean two women to line us up. Well, if you get two women, now you have to be. You start playing with people's emotions, they might line you up. So that's why it's best to just have one.
Hey man, I done had a couple of, but but I'm, hey man, sometimes they don't end well for you. I would advise you don't try it at home.
Why do men want more than one woman at one time? Why?
Well, I didn't. It just happened like that. But nah, it wasn't straight drop, baby mama. Thank you. Why? Because sometimes you be missing something. Well, you think you missing something, till you find out the grass ain't green on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, then you realize, damn, I done messed up for real. I done messed over a good person.
Well, Cypress, you sound like you sitting over there having some regrets about something.
Well, To be honest, relationship wise, I do have some regrets about certain things, but like, it was fun while it lasted, but some things ain't always what it seems. And sometimes you just gotta learn the hard way, especially with these women.
Hmm. Because once a woman through with you, now she through with you. She when she get through with you, you do a bad. The thought of you make her sick. Well, I don't know if every woman like me. When I it takes it's because when I be loving men, I if I love them, I be loving them 100. Once I'm done with them, I would never leave. It has to be something for them to make me leave. But if it's over, that's it for them. I don't ever feel the same way about them. I probably don't subconsciously probably can't stand them.
I I don't know if they from Bread Gang, Little Bit more. I don't. No, they ain't from Bread Gang. My bad. Type of you still the fuck up. Hell yeah, I got the fuck up out of Memphis, Frank White. Frank White, ain't you? Never mind, Frank White. Never mind. You got some investigators in the chat. Ramona, she said she's trying to put it together.
Well, you've spoken about one of them extensively, so
Uh,
it's pretty obvious who you talk about. You,
uh,
you're talking about the meatloaf.
yeah, her black ass going to jail. Okay, since she put it out there, yeah, Commissioner going to jail. And that's why she talk to the lawyer all the time. They know indictment coming. They know. Yeah, Commissioner going to jail. So you can try all the counsel tricks. I'll let your black ass go to jail. Right along with the nasty ass meatloaf, your ass going to jail.
So, what part you think she played in it?
Oh,
In
she,
your opinion, what
oh,
what
she,
you?
she orchestrated a lot of shit behind the scenes, and it's catching up with
Hmm. I tell you.
her. Y'all just don't know, man. I be sitting on a lot of shit I really did be want to tell y'all, but I get told not to. But some of us already know, but it just don't be the right time. That's why y'all gotta pay for the platinum. Y'all pay for the platinum, I can sneak some shit in there for y'all.
She says, wasn't she Govan's girlfriend? I don't know. That's something I heard from another channel, but I don't know if she ever dated Govan.
Mid 20s, now I say 30s, 30s pushing 40s. Yes, they from Memphis plus side baddie. Yeah, Commission quit been messing around. Everybody know that. But the whole city no quit and Kamisha been messing around.
I
Yeah.
ain't, I ain't know.
That ain't no rumor. Everybody in the city knew that. Cause he up behind everywhere she go.
Hmm.
And he called and got her cooking for him. I'm like, this food is gonna constantly flirt with death either way, huh?
How you know he could? She cooking for him?
Mm, 'cause, I know. She cooks for him. Every time he calls and want to cook, she cooks. I just told you, Quet and Kamisha been messing around. Everybody knows.
Mm, mm. So, do you think Straight Drop was involved? I want to hear your opinion on what you think.
Yeah, Straight Drop was involved. Straight Drop was involved. Straight Drop was out there.
Oh, okay. I thought you would get ready. I have to. I just had to ask you.
Teasy was involved. Teasy was out there.
Yeah, he was. He was.
I think Big Wop was out there.
It was a whole lot of them out there.
Newski was out there.
You think Newski was out there?
I know he was out there.
Why you think Moneybag and so you did you put in the chat because they into it about Newski, but what are they into it about Newski for?
Look go. 30. Well, that's the way Bag making it. Well, 30 and Newski was at the game that night.
Hmm.
They were supposed to be together, but Newski left before 30, but he got a call and led him to whatever happened. And Bag kind of said, but the life he live, you can't be surprised about shit like this.
Bag said that's at 30.
No, he was just saying it's subliminal and something his in the church he didn't say, but yeah.
Because if I had to, if I, I think I was going to say, I believe that 30 was more heard about Newski than Bag.
Well, but that's because they related.
Right.
30 and Newski related. But he was bad. Well, y'all know. Yeah. I, I don't know if he was in the white car a little bit, but he was out there.
Mm.
Hey, y'all. What I can tell y'all was this. The dog murder is full circle with people from both sides. Man, don't let nobody lie to y'all. Listen, if Cypress can tell you that, then take it to the bank. This shit got the same circle of players from both sides, y'all. The back door was always open. I say this all the time, and I say it for a reason. All these niggas grew up with each other, hang out with each other.
Well, Memphis is small, of course. If they were all in South Memphis, they all hang in the same circles, especially if they wanted to be into the rap situation. Of course, they knew each other.
Yes. But what I'm saying is, it wasn't like it was no surprise of who did what, but you think everybody kept spinning because they all know who involved. They all know each other. People, family know each other. It ain't a surprise, is what I'm saying.
I don't think nobody on Priest side backdoored off. I don't.
Maybe some street dudes from Pre, not no rappers. I would be surprised if a rapper from Pre get indicted, but it's gonna be some street niggas that from Pre side get indicted. Guess what I can tell you for sure? Even though you don't believe Pre was involved, get what I'm finna tell you some real shit. You ready?
Yeah.
If one nobody from the Pre side was involved, Dolph would still be alive.
But when you say pre-side, what do you mean? Because
I
see,
ain't
people get that mixed up with pre-artist. Is that what you're talking about?
no. I say 1,000 times I'm not speaking on no rappers. I'm talking about the street dudes that connected to Pre. I ain't talking about no rapper.
So you saying they?
Talking about the unknown person that was arrested at Privé. No, they never did mention that, but it'll be in the indictment though. Oh, this gonna be a discovery. Cause I'm quite sure if he was arrested by the feds, he told it.
Who are you talking about?
The fool that got secretly arrested at Privé, he told that nigga told. Once the FBI put some handcuffs on that nigga, he told. Niggas don't keep it real. You a smart woman, little Miss Muffin. I like you. Girl, I was just about to start crushing on you. You so smart.
Mm. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button.
So what y'all think about Desmond Rogers' involvement in this? I'm asking for a reason, but I want to know y'all opinion.
Mm, I don't know. You know, hey, I think people started getting messy. Now, when Desmond was killed, Straight Drop was still out. I always say that.
Ooh, you know what you know. Um,
I think people started getting messy and paranoid because at that you still at that point they didn't know how the folks was on their tail. I think
so
they
are you,
started anybody they felt like was saying something. They got paranoid, started taking them out.
so are you saying that they backdoored Desmond Rogers, act like they were cool with him and took him out?
Yeah, that's what I think.
You know what? You're right. I'm glad you said that. You're right. You're absolutely right. You're a smart lady.
Well, the thing about it is, there's no need for, people get scared and they start doing crazy stuff. It ain't no need for that at this point. The people already they know everything. If folks say, well, if they know everything, how come they ain't got them? They gonna go get them
But this what I don't understand. Why would they go park the car on a residential street? Y'all just did all this major shit and go park. Look, what is y'all saving the car for? Burn that motherfucker up.
because it was too hot. They couldn't go nowhere.
Yeah. They couldn't go nowhere right where they went. Take their stupid ass clean in jail. You right. Do I think Zebo and Head will get indicted? I don't think Head gonna get indicted. I don't think Head gonna get indicted. Now pay attention to what I'm telling y'all. I don't think he gonna get indicted.
Why you
Now,
say that?
let me clear something up. I don't know for sure if Zebo getting indicted, but his name is coming up quite a bit, y'all. But nah, he ain't getting indicted.
Why you say he ain't getting indicted?
But he ain't gonna do it.
Mm, I hear you.
Of course, a credible source said that Jamarcus was the credible source because he told every goddamn thing.
He told what he knew.
But yeah,
He told what he.
Teresa Kane said. Teresa Kane said, "I thought Shadell was one of the shooters." Teresa Kane, take a nap, baby. It's time for you to go to bed. If you think Shadell square ass was one of the shooters.
He had an involvement
Mm,
after the fact. He had an involvement after the fact.
right, Frank, right. I don't know. They said it was some people say it was Jamarcus. Some people say it was Khalid. So it was a toss up. I wonder who got shot and killed in the car on the way. They don't talk about that dude, y'all.
You say you wonder who what now?
Got shot and took out there within the car. They got dropped off the
Well, you know, for them HIPAA laws, they ain't gonna. They, you know how that is. I tell you, it's a lot of dynamics to the case. That's the reason I always say it's complicated enough. I don't try to make it more. Well, it's not complicated, but it's enough dynamics to it, and I refuse to make it into a freak show.
I hate when people try to connect Moneybag having $1.5 million to the hit money to dog. And that didn't have nothing to do with dog, y'all. Matter of fact, I was at Privé that day. Me and my partners, who was got in there, but we was all at Privé. They had a dinner for Bag because it was Bag's birthday. And my birthday was like a day so before that. So I was just so happy to be in town. I went, you know. There wasn't no hit money, y'all. I ain't putting no hit money out in the public like that. Yeah. So please quit believing all this foolishness, yeah.
I tell you, ain't nothing wrong with trying to put the case together. I guess.
You kinda right, Ramona, but I will say this. They might have a paper trail leading to him, but then again, they might not. I don't think they got it, but I don't know what the feds got. I'm just taking a wild guess.
When you get to talking about a million pages, that's a lot of pages. It ain't just junk.
But you writing that thing, Not like I don't see who can go up against 1,000,000 pages of discovery.
People think about what Stray Draft Lawyer did. That's all he could do. He was just woofing. That ain't nothing. Lawyers do that all the time. It ain't gonna change nothing. He probably made it worse.
And now I came in town with a couple bags, Teresa. It was my birthday, baby. Like I had a house in Memphis at the time, but I wasn't just staying there like that. But I was in Alabama.
Mm. What you doing in Alabama?
I had a little duck off spot there. You know.
Oh, have mercy. Mm.
I had a little broad, little duck off spots, go lay low, man. You know
Why you
how
call her
Memphis is.
abroad? Why you call it they the abroad?
I mean, it is what it is. I
You
would
live
keep
with her. That's disrespectful.
how
Then you live with her?
when I wanted to. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Like I was still coming to the city down there every other weekend.
It's a wonder you ain't get your cap peeled back or whatever they call it.
And I ain't have the heart to do all this. I didn't.
Oh, so they ain't had a hard Vanessa got, huh?
No, shit, you put niggas in the trunk and shit, man. See, that's the Scarface shit, man.
Well, this
I mean,
crazy ass shouldn't have been drunk.
hey, man, she gonna make a nigga get right hook or by crook, huh?
Well, his ass, oh, his crazy ass shouldn't have been getting drunk, causing all that trouble.
She put the shoestrings on the man, put him in the trunk.
He had not been getting drunk, causing all that trouble. He wouldn't have had nothing to worry about.
Mm, mm.
So everything she did to him, he deserved it.
Oh, and now you letting all the women pull up on you at the crib. At the crib, man. Boy, Memphis niggas don't know how to do nothing. How
That
you
well,
let
that
the
well, that
how
mean he ain't had no respect, and that's the reason why his ass got flipped and put in the damn trunk.
uh, that's some gangster shit, huh?
See, when
I ain't
when women start flipping them like that, it's because they get thinking about everything that they did. You might stay with them, but it changes after they put you through so much. You can't even understand them, and you get to a point where you even hate them. Shit.
see, but see, I don't respect it because look at what my keep the streets in the streets, man. Don't bring this shit to way like it, man.
Well, he was making a side chick. He must have been making her feel like she was the main chick.
See, you can't do that. You gotta let the side chick feel like she the side chick to make her work harder to get the main chick status. See, I'm gonna do a show on this shit on Cyber TV, man.
Well, what you mean make her work harder? These men be talking about they be making these women think that they gonna get the main chick status, and they don't leave unless the main chick get leave his ass.
But
That's the
see,
only way she get the main chick status. And these women be uh,
these niggas be going head over here for these side pieces who ain't gonna do what the main chick doing. That's where niggas go wrong, and you can't do that. Like, you can't give her the illusion, like, yeah, baby, you gonna be the main one. No, don't care what. When the competition gone, she gone. So you gotta know how to play that to your benefit, pimp.
oh Lord.
That's why the side chick use the sex to totally manipulate the nigga, cause it ain't nothing cause he ain't gonna get from the main chick, he get from her or the side chick. So she gonna use that to totally manipulate him to where he slip up and forget, man, I got a main chick at the house. And you can't do that. Gotta be smarter than that, man. Keep that shit separate from the house, man. Oh man.
Well, there's a lot of
Even
weak
God,
minded men out there, and they deserve everything they get.
even God said keep church and state separate. Y'all better take heed and quit bullshit. Cause the side chick ain't gonna make sacrifices the woman at home make. That ain't gonna happen.
It ain't supposed to be no damn side chick, hell.
No, it ain't. You right. But back
He
when
said,
I
"Did
was
I
doing
see his comment?" No, I didn't see it, Gray Face. Let me go back up. Um, if the insurance guy said that was Youngster car and placed him on the scene, why are we not saying Youngster wasn't the driver of his own car? Because he supposedly had given the car to his girlfriend or something, right? But
uh,
evidently he had evidently he had knots because they
uh,
tried to say they stole the car, right? They was gonna try to play like it was the car had been stolen. That was really botched up, didn't it? They had the girl to report the damn car stolen and everything, didn't
it was too late. The damn was done.
it? Yeah, they were just stupid. They were stupid for doing it in the first place.
Did you see the good? Uh,
Yeah, I
kind
sure do. It's a whole heap of people in the bushes. Y'all hit that like button.
kind of, sort of, little Miss Muffin.
I gotta stay in here because y'all Macy's got a sale going on.
Oh Lord,
I'm gonna stay in the chat though.
wasn't the owner the white Mercedes or white chick? No, the owner of the Mercedes was the black nigga. His sign was CMG. Yep, yep, Sharon. That's why he was in the ATL.
He said, "No, they don't even talk about the Mercedes being stolen no more, didn't it? Because see, that girl they probably told they're gonna hit her with some perjury charges too, falsifying government documents and all of that. They thought that they had that because see, they car thieves anyways." And I'm sure they probably told him, man, we gonna have to steal the car. Oh, Lord Jesus. Cause she tried to recant the story and everything. Y'all forget about all of that stuff that happened in the beginning. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. See, that went totally over everybody's head. Got black out about. Matter of fact, if you look up the his music video paper, what kind of car he riding in on that video?
I don't know. What he
Just,
riding
just,
in?
and it's a white Benz. Look it up. It's called paper. It's by black out. One of the first videos he ever did. Don't that car
Oh,
look?
okay.
Don't that car look familiar when you look it up when you see it? Take a good look at the car he riding in that video and tell me what you think about.
Mm.
How about I watch the video here? So, hold on, I'm gonna answer your question, little Miss Muffin, or you put me in the headlock. Oh yeah, 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 little Miss Muffin, you right.
Mm.
what role you think Trick or Treat played in it?
I don't know.
Okay.
You think he played a role in it?
Oh no, did he?
On the thing it says the two cars tied to black dumpster tour tips on Young Dolph Light.
Young Golf did what?
Mm.
Because them niggas is stupid, damn. Yep, Russell, you right, Russell. Yep. I be wanting to ask questions about, but I ain't gonna touch that yet.
About what?
I ain't gonna touch it. Cause you already said you wasn't gonna touch it. So I ain't gonna touch it. But you know what I'm doing. I ain't gonna break it up cause then I'll be one. But yeah. And I'm like my grandma mom be with shit.
So do you think these folks scared?
Some of them, cause they know they ain't never coming home.
Hmm. I don't think they thought that it would go this far. I don't think that they thought that it would catch up with them.
D. Lord said Cypress was the woman in Miami that you think going to prison because she, what woman in Miami? Go listen to him, Ramona. If you go look up the Black Youngster video called Paper, then y'all will see how all this shit. Well, okay, I'm really giving y'all too much.
Hmm. You say you're giving too much?
Mm-mm. Now, y'all just make sure y'all stay tuned to the platinum. Hopefully soon, another probably a week or two. Cause I'm trying to get it to where we can get Venetia in the platinum. y'all want Lady V in the platinum. If y'all want Lady V in the platinum, put one. If y'all want Lady V to come to the platinum,
What's she gonna come to the platinum and say?
uh,
Oh, whoa, Lord, they hacking you, Cypress.
huh?
They hacking you.
Hold on.
Go out, turn your phone off, and come back in. These folks pathetic. When I tell you they pathetic, they pathetic. Um, was any of the women tied to CMG or Trula? I didn't agree with everything Dolph did, but one thing I can say is that brother had a real soul. Can't take that away from him. Right. Right. And then too, it's not right to just kill people. You can't just take people away, just because you're mad. That's it's not right. It's not right what they did to him. So that's true, D Lord. I don't know why people think the Fed's dumb either. But it's a lot of people, do. They feel like because they got a street mentality that they can outsmart the government. I never understood that, but it goes to show too that a lot of people just stupid. A lot of people just stupid. We got a thing. It just clicked in my head. Answer Cypress. Uh, yeah, y'all show support for the channel and hit the like button. Make sure you all hit the like button, like, share, and subscribe. Hmm. Like, share, and subscribe. Cypress had to go out and turn his phone off and turn it back on. Uh, so somehow they're in order for them they're able to hack his phone. I think Doc knew his life was in jeopardy after putting out play with your B same way Pac dropped hit him up. Well, I think that it's sad that they did that to him, you know, because of a song. Your feelings that easy to get hurt. They talked about Jesus Christ, but you got folks around here feeling like that they supposed to be able to take people out. No, it wasn't SS Sherrod. It wasn't. We know Straight Drop was involved, but we do not really know if it was his gun bullets that killed Dog. I know. I'm looking at more shoes, and I need to stop. The government can tap into anybody's phone at any time, so be careful on what you say and do on it. Hmm. You got folks on here thinking they the CIA and they tapping into folks' phone illegally. That's a federal crime that they commit. But they got other dumbbells doing it, so they feel like they safe. They just benefiting, in their minds. I'm benefiting because oh, these folks sick. I ain't doing it. I'm getting some crazy ass nigga to do it. And so it ain't gonna touch me. That's how folks be thinking. It's stupid. Um, Now what was you saying, Cypress? How they keep getting into your phone?
I don't know. I kept resetting my phone. Hold on.
Huh?
I said, I don't know. I kept resetting my phone. Okay, what was your question? Blah blah.
Well, make sure you change your password on your social media too.
Okay, but we don't know. Well, it wasn't. It was because it was. Oh Lord, because it was. It's a, it was the third shoe who was dropped off. The feds ain't gonna tell us who was dropped off at the hospital. It
Mm-mm.
probably was some jabroni that nobody know.
Because of those HIPAA laws.
They ain't gonna tell us. Yeah, y'all do. Yeah, if it's the right. Nah, but I don't know who. She said Cypress. Not everyone can afford the platinum. Um, what you expect me to do about that one? Well, we can't give out exclusive information without it being in the platinum. That's the rule. Now I try to bend if you throw some stuff at you, but yeah, new to you. That's right, Cypress. That's right. Wait a minute. Every Mac, how can you tell when you
Cypress, are
do
you
you
talking to Miss Kitty?
uh-uh.
I gotta check on Miss Kitty.
She probably doing alright. She out there in Baltimore, probably going some of them Raven games and stuff. Kitty, they okay. But she probably in the cut on Facebook or so.
She normally say something when she in the cut.
Kitty might be asleep. She probably got to fight and went to sleep. Probably beat up somebody for the day. She gone to bed now. What's the question, Betty Bob? You know who didn't come in here tonight? I ain't gonna talk too soon for that bathroom show up. Thank you, Lord. You know who ain't in here tonight?
Why?
You know who ain't in here tonight?
You said, do I know why you what?
Eh, The troll ain't in here tonight.
I'm sure they in the bushes.
No, the troll, I'm talking about the fat pack. God was doing his job tonight.
Mm. I think I know who Fat Paxi is.
Who is fat pack?
Huh.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No. I think, it might be several people that's got the name Fat Pax.
Mm.
Mm.
You think you know who it is?
They said if the feds had Dolph phone tap, which they allegedly did, they can pick up any phone around yours and listen to your conversation, even with the battery out your phone. Dow phones were tapped.
Well, the feds watched it, man. That what y'all said. Realize the feds watched it. That's how they was able to build their case. They know. They waiting to see on what Memphis police gonna try to cover up. The feds already sitting on it. They wait. They ain't stupid. That's why they conviction rate so high.
Hmm.
Get what? If they watch them playing that, they watch young dog die. It's sad, but it's true.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, the feds watch. I don't know, Betty Bob. I don't know.
So, Cypress, why did they just have to take that boy out?
I don't know. Sound like once the money was put out there, it became a business decision.
Mm. Somebody's life is a business decision.
Mm-hmm. Big and small. Business decision. Tupac. Business decision. Ain't nothing personal. It's business.
It's definitely personal when you're taking somebody's loved one, and that's what makes it even more sadistic. They go, it ain't nothing personal. I killed him, and it just ain't nothing personal. That's what makes it more sick.
It's a business. It's a business decision. You gotta understand because the money came through so many hands before it got to where it needed to get, and it still didn't get all the way it needed to get.
Mm. Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope these folks accept their fate.
Cause niggas accept your fate, not the cheeseburger.
Cornelius, he probably have accepted his fate. Believe it or not, I think Straight Drop has accepted his
Why you say that?
because I just believe that's the reason why he crashing out.
Well, I ain't got no other trouble but to accept his fate and credit. Your brother put you on the scene. You probably told what type of drugs you had on that day.
Is that his brother or his first cousin?
I don't know. They said they had brother.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, so he done either way.
I bet you if he could change it, he would. He ain't gonna tell nobody though. When you looking at what Straight Drop them looking at, you know it's some regret.
Straight up, no, he done. He done.
Well,
Man, don't folks lie in the comment.
it's a lot undone.
I just hate they did it because they so young and threw their whole life away for that.
My thing is, why did right, you're right. And why did those Negroes, egg them on to do it?
Oh, mm. Yeah, it became a business decision to do this.
Y'all make sure y'all get the membership.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all go sign up for the platinum. And if you don't want to be in the platinum, you can get any of the other memberships. Um, and you'll be in the book club because we're gonna, getting our book club going again. But definitely the platinum has all of the tea.
It's got everything you need. Get the platinum.
Hmm.
Ain't no excuse you can't get the platinum.
It's definitely got everything you need.
Man, look, y'all. We go in on the platinum. It worth the $25, y'all. The talk. I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't think it was worth it. I'd be like, but it's worth the $25.
And we still gonna just keep coming on until they fix my views and kick it back into these folks. Why these folks mess with my views, Cypress?
I don't know. I don't know.
He said somebody damn smoke detector needs a new battery.
I don't know. I just hate all these young cats do that like
I said, why these folks on here hacking?
I don't know. Right, I don't know why they doing that either. It's cold blooded.
That's a sickness. If you ask me, it's a sickness. It's a sickness that's gonna land them right in jail, and maybe they'll be able to get the help that they need. They have mental health situations, counselors and stuff like that in jail.
Yeah, I don't know why they did. It's crazy.
You said what now?
I see, yeah, it's crazy.
Anyways, yeah, we've had a good live, but I've been on 3.5 hours. I'm gonna go on and get off. But I
Yeah,
do I do appreciate all of you all getting on. I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Of course, if you would like to support the channel, you could definitely, if you put it on subscribers mode only, that should stop them from tampering with your views and etc. Okay, that's what I do. Put it on subscribers mode only.
right.
Okay. It's a damn shame to be tampering with my views. I guess they sleep good at night, knowing that they tamper with my views. People pay for stuff like that. They pay people that know how to do stuff like that. Some of them, they all get together and teach each other how to do it. But they mess with people's social security numbers too and get cars and stuff in other folks' names and sell them. So these folks, if they do that, they'll do anything. Oh, child. Anyways, they going they. Anyways, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App. I want you guys to know that I appreciate you so much. And I want to say this, y'all, jealousy is as deadly as the grave. One thing about that jealousy, what it does is it causes you, it's an infection. It causes you to do things that always get you in trouble. Because once you start messing with people and they know that you're messing with them, it puts you up under the radar. And with a lot of the stuff that these folks doing, they ought to be up under a damn rock. They all not never want nobody to start looking at them and what they do. Cause what they doing, oh child, I tell you. But anyways, you guys, but see that jealousy, they can't help it. They can't help it. But I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe if you would like to support the channel. You could definitely support the channel via Cash App, you guys. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.